Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football. This will be and a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. Leading him out is their quarterback, the former 12th overall pick. Some refer to him as the natural Deshaun Watson.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions,
no,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And they went the wrong way there. Lose yardage back at the 43-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much muscle on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense. And that, of course, is their signal caller.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The numbers for Pitts in that game a week ago. 11 catches, 108 yards.
And he's trying to prove the adage, it's not just how you start, it's how you finish. And he is finishing awfully strong, takes great care of his body. I expect him to go ahead and put a counter on this season.
That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moody. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. That's going to be caught by Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now it's Watson. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Moody. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's brought down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Watson's throw there complete to Rodgers. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all, because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. It's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
The throw over the middle, taken in. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll set up a throw, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touch. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Green to bring it back. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Back to throw here. Under pressure, and down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Falcons send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense him saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. That's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And Green with a catch left side. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Simmons. And the Packers are going to get the football here as it's this up to the 38-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes this out and puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield. And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll run on 1st down. Ash, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Ash, and pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 33. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now Watson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ash. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. Flush to his right, and he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taken in at the 22. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the catch made by Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Watson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw, Watson. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll try again, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there, hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, and the Packers have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind. It's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And that'll be incomplete. They took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Packers have just about sewn. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's week.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway in Southern California. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Oh, that's a big let off there on 3rd down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a 1st down, but for big yardage as well.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So here are the Chiefs now under their veteran head coach, Andy Reid. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sims.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll set up to throw. Into the secondary, past the 40. And all the way up to the 46.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they give this time to the tailback. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. They look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. He'll air this one out deep for Sims. It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Harris has it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. L.A. set to take over again on offense. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film, just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Jones has it, and he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's complete to Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Chiefs force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. In our game, not a lot of offense to go around. 7-3 is our score. Will we see things open in the second half? To find out, we get it back to our guys in the booth, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 48 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. That catch good for only a couple. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll set up a throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Out to the flat here for Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be a second down. Now back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sims. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The throw taken in by Sims. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Back to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They run the counter now on first down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former 1st-round pick, there on the coverage. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down. On is the Chargers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here now, Johnny Townsend. He's been terrific so far. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it then, but not during the course of an actual game. This has turned into a field position game, though. Sometimes the better punter may actually determine the outcome.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Find Gesicki as tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on 2nd down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
So indeed they did keep it on the ground, but now it's 4th down, so this one's maybe not quite over.
The clock is still their ally, though, so just no panic here. Let it run all the way down.
And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up defensively. You can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.